Hello, guys. My name is Sade. Hi. Oh, okay. Okay, anyway. My name is Sade. Right now it is 10 p.m. here. I live in Dallas, Texas. But I am obviously going to be doing a collective reading. This is a general reading, a general angel reading. Okay. Sorry, I'm working with charger that has very weak bronze and will not stay. So you'll be seeing that adjustment a few times because my phone is actually going to die and I'm using my phone. I'm actually very glad you guys can't see this setup currently. It'll get better as indicated. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. Try to make this as quickly as possible. Sorry, to make it as quick as possible. Anywho, so the reading that we have here. Oh, and I guess I should go ahead and start by saying a few things. So I also do love readings. Um, if I ever use the terms in the general or the love readings, divine masculine, divine feminine, and say he or she, and you happen to be the opposite sex, please just remember that you can be female and be a divine masculine. You can be male and be a divine feminine. It depends on what resonates with you. Only you know. And not all my readings are going to resonate with you, and that is okay. Don't feel angry, don't feel guilty, don't feel upset, whatever. Only you know when when a reading is resonating with you, whether it's good or more so on the darker side. Don't force a reading to be for you if it's not for you. Don't let your ego shout at you over your intuition. You know, the ego is fear and anger and so on and so forth, and the your intuition is going to come from your soul, from your heart. But anyway, if you have any other questions, just drop them in the comments or shoot me a DM. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this message. So I apologize you can't see the full thing. As I said, we're working on the setup. But the first card that I got was the Two of Fire, which indicates trying to either you're trying to choose a path or you've chosen a path. But to me, as far as I'm seeing on this reading and with the clarification cards that I pulled, which I will be showing you guys, it looks like there's a bit of anxiety and cloudiness when it comes to making a decision. Not even making a decision, excuse me, more so whether or like questioning whether or not you're on the right path and if you're taking the right action steps. And maybe even not quite sure where it is you're headed towards, but you know that you have a higher purpose. You just don't know which path to take or which way to go or where to start exactly. Because the Two of Fire indicates having, to me, indicates choosing a path or needing to choose a path, or you have chosen a path, basically paths, you know, and choices. Three of Earth is about learning something new. And Eight of Earth, or sorry, Two of Fire, Wands, Earth, Pentacles. But both the Three and Eight of Earth are actually kind of similar. The Three of Earth is more about gaining and being interested in a new skill and learning that. Eight of Earth is like perfecting that skill. So, and delving deeper into it. The Seven of Cups, the Seven of Water, emotions, is about confusion, which is why I say there's a bit of cloudiness. And the Nine of Swords is anxiety, and that's mental, air. So, yeah, there's a bit of anxiety on whether or not you're on the right path, which choices that you're meant to take. And it could be affecting your self worth. And, you're telling yourself negative things like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. You may have chosen something, but you're doubting the choice, you're doubting your intuition, you're doubting the guidance that you've received to take this path. Don't doubt it. If it's something that you're passionate about, do not doubt it. Don't let the 3D, what you're seeing here on Earth, the inactivity, the possible complacency you could be feeling, don't let that, sorry, it's a bit blurry. Yeah. So don't let that get in the way. Don't let your ego, like I said before, don't let your ego over don't let your ego trump the messages you're receiving from your guides and your own intuition. Do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt the path that you're on. You are gaining wisdom on this path. No matter what it is you're experiencing, the tower moment you're experiencing, which are significant changes in your life, and it seems like things are falling apart when in fact there's just being room made for something new to come, for a significant change in your life to come. This is a good thing. It seems scary, it seems upsetting, very irritating, angering, makes you want to rip your hair out. And I'm only saying this from experience currently. But we are gaining wisdom. We are all on this path together. And remember, you guys are not alone. We are not alone. We are never alone. We are not only are we on, or majority of us on this similar path, maybe not going towards the same thing, but we are on a similar journey, learning similar things and awakening. That's the main point. We are awakening. We are getting rid of conditioning that has been built up within us over time from others. There are bricks and pieces of others that have built us up, but we're shedding all those things. We are shedding all those things from the inside out. And sometimes that's painful. Change can be painful. Change can be worrisome. But you cannot, again, let what the 3D is showing you get in the way of you moving towards your passion, towards what you know is meant for you, and taking the action steps necessary, and not doubting yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Right now, we're going through perfection. We are being perfected for what it is that we are meant to be doing in this world. Whenever we have a certain desire to do something, if you were to just go into, or even if, okay, let's say you had an opportunity to be a model. Okay, let's see, your dream is to be an international supermodel. And the first offer you get, even though you have never modeled before, or even let's say you've modeled like once or twice here and there, and you just go and take it. This does not mean don't take the opportunity, but it's going to be a bit of a rocky road. Things, the you may not receive the accolades that you think you should be receiving at that time because you got called by an agency. I won't even say a big agency, an agency, just because it's something that you'd been looking forward to. We are going through a perfection. We are being perfected, and I just use that modeling as an example. We are actually being perfected for something much greater, a higher purpose. Now, this doesn't mean your goals and your dreams in this world will not be fulfilled. No, that is not what that means. You're still going to do those things. But those things that you're doing are going to give you a platform to serve a higher purpose for the greater good. It's always about the bigger picture. So, like I said, it could be affecting your self-worth. You could be doubting yourself and telling yourself negative things that keep you in a feeling of complacency, keep you feeling stuck. These negative things that you tell yourself, or keeping your mind cycling these negative thoughts that make you feel low, feel down, confused and clouded. You need to stop doing this. I'm going to say it straightforward. You need to stop doing this. It's okay to have a temper tantrum, pretty much. It's okay to get pissed off, upset, scream, yell, just let it all out. That's release. That's fine. Release in whatever way you need to, be it writing down, shouting, whatever it is, doing reading, whatever it may be. But as long as it's not self-harming and, harming anyone else, and as long as you are not staying in that same spot, because that is going to give you that feeling of being stuck, and you will be constantly going through this cycle of feeling stuck and not knowing where to go and believing that you are clouded, and that you are, being in a state of anxiety. You want to rid yourself of that anxiety. And we got the card dissipating. So whenever I get a card that, I know what it is, but since, it has the word dissipating, which can worry some people. So I'm going to go ahead and read from the Chakra Oracles book. I didn't even name the decks. I apologize. So I'm going to say that really quick. Pause. The decks I'm using. Angel Tarot Oracle. Oh my gosh. Angel Tarot cards by Riley Valentine. You Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And as you saw, the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Oracle cards. Oh my goodness, by Tori Hartman. I believe that's the writer. Anyway, So yeah, with the oracle cards, especially in particularly, actually, I like to read certain cards. I'll read from the book if I, excuse me, feel like I shouldn't explain it from just the card. I'll go to the book, and let's see. Okay, so you have a choice to read from here, which has all the, you know, cards on there, or from, or both, from the page itself. So I'm gonna just start with this one here. This says, allow gentle flight to your thoughts. Canary yellow supports the creativity in daydreaming. Recognizing the difference between a daydream and a well thought out plan is key, as creativity must be freed from its cage. And I believe that cage is your anxiety, your doubts, your self doubts, your worry. Free yourself from that cage, boo. Free yourself from that cage. And I'm going to go ahead and, okay. And the main thing here says, I am more than I think I am. Stop doubting yourself, okay? And you are receiving assistance. The key ideas in this card are to take action, feel content to dream. There's a feeling of going in circles, which emphasizes the Seven of Cups here. Strong intelligence and procrastination. So if you feel like you've been procrastinating on something that you've been thinking about recurringly, take action in that. Even if it's small actions such as writing it down. Trust me, writing things down is very powerful. Speaking them into existence is very powerful. Your thoughts, your words are very powerful, and realize that. Remember that. I'm running out of time here, so I'm trying to move quickly. Okay, so along with those cards, we also got as confirmation. This is Sisterhood of the Rose, and this is just emphasizing that some people may be guided to be a teacher of some sort, whether it be school teacher or a spiritual guide. I actually have a friend who does natal readings. So, things like that. Wherever you feel guided to do, you are receiving that guidance. And you got 2 cards. We got 2 cards on trust. Trust your path. Trust the niggle. Trust yourself. What is that niggly feeling trying to tell you? Write these things down. If you knew you would be supported